Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Mass Effect, developed by Bioware, 2007 apparently, if this thing is to be believed. Published by Electronic Arts, unfortunately. Anyway, I actually recently got acquainted with this game. I played through the entire trilogy. The first time I ever played the game, I was pleasantly surprised because I'm the kind of person who really doesn't like playing video games when everyone gushes over it. Like, I don't know why, it just makes me not want to play or watch movies, I guess, that everyone keeps praising like it's the freaking god or something. But anyway, this game is pretty good. I'll be playing through the entire trilogy. If I had to say, I think that the best fleshed out, in my opinion, is actually this first game. Then the second one, and the third one is like the very last one, and I would say not really my favorite one out of all of them. The first game, in my opinion, is the best one because I feel like it has the much better developed storyline and how it was structured and written. It had more of a role-playing elements than the other two games had, albeit it's still kind of limited, but it offered much more variety in terms of how I wanted to develop my character for combat and things like that, and I like that a lot. In generally, it also the best game in terms of lore building, world building, developing upon the scientific concepts that are part of the game, the universe of the game. The other two games, they don't really add anything significant or substantial, which to me, unfortunately, it's kind of like you kind of see it reflected somewhat in Quest or some of the focuses of the other two games. In this one, it retains the sort of like detail orientation in that regard. It's a perfect game, but I like it better than the others. Anyway, let's start our adventure, shall we? Oh, and this game, yeah, it's a mixture between kind of like a game movie with elements of RPG, although I can't call this game an RPG because of the way its dialogue system is made in a kind of a weird way. I would say it's primarily like a shooter with some adventure elements and some elements of RPG. Anyway, we're not starting a new game, no, we're starting a new career. A fancy new word for character creation.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
And now we have our beautiful character. You can play as a man or male or female, John Shepard or Jane Shepard. Those are the preset characters, and I think they also come with a preset class, though I might be wrong. You can also make your new one or make select an existent ID. I should be able to select an existent ID. Yeah, no. This is the one I made when I first played it. So now I'm gonna have to make from scratch, unfortunately.
To Alliance Military Database.
No, I have to listen through you again.
Classified information requested.
Although I must say, I love the UI and the and the amount of detail the UI in the first game has. It just fits in with the atmosphere of Mass Effect, of the type of like, I guess technological universe, and just, I don't know, it's just generally it connects with me a lot more than the UI in the other two games. So yeah, we're gonna make our own character, a custom female.
Please log in to access your profile.
Of course, your first name is irrelevant because everyone will always address you as Shepard, if you did not know that. However, I do know what I'll be naming her. It's a perfect name. Watch this. GOUDA. She's the GOUDA Shepard, the good Shepard. I don't know if you get the joke or not, but yes, that's what we're naming her. At least it sounds like a name of sorts. A cheesy name.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Of course, we'll do that right away.
Pre-service history.
And that essentially means select your character background number 1. In terms of backgrounds, you can select... excuse me. They don't really affect much. Like in most video games with backgrounds, they're not gonna really do much for you, unfortunately. Last time I did choose Spacer, which is essentially like why not? I'll just read it. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Now we have the colonists. You were born and raised on Mindua. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct, but sure, it's gonna be Mindua. A small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindua, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. And then we have the Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I think I want to stick with this one this time around. Spacer was interesting, but I do want to see a little more of the Earthborn. Maybe, perhaps.
Confirm psychological profile.
This is essentially background number 2. You have a Soul Survivor, War Hero, and Ruthless. They don't really affect as much again, so you can pick whatever. I know which one I'll be picking, but let me read through so that you know which one is what. The Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torment and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Then we have our War Hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And then we have Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I used to be a War Hero, but this time around I want to be more of a Soul Survivor. I kind of want our Shepard, our GOUDA Shepard, our good Shepard, to be more... to feel more human, because I feel like sometimes with video games, at least when in terms of writing your protagonist, I feel like your hero kind of like falls into the sort of like hero worship type of like character makeup, I guess, of sorts. I'm not really a fan of it, I'll be honest with you, so I want to see if maybe I can humanize her by making her into Soul Survivor and see if there's going to be more dialogue options that would reflect that.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, this is essentially our classes. Just as a heads up, regardless which one you choose, you still have access to all the guns. You have access to pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles. Those stuff are still there. The only thing it really determines is which skills you get to invest in what. Which does mean, for instance, like with Engineer, You're gonna specialize more with, I guess, lighter weaponry apart from tech. So I guess your gunplay is gonna be pretty good, but you won't be able to get extra bonus damage enhancements or skills for like assault rifles, for instance. So yeah, so in here you basically have your tanky soldier, your gun-wielding tech person. Adept is basically like a magic equivalent type of class. I kind of see it more like a psychic, psionic type of player, perhaps enhanced by some technological implants or something like that. Like, it's interesting. Then we have an infiltrator, which is like your sneaky sniper type of class, but in here you don't really sneak a lot, or at all, really. So this is more of a sniper plus technology type of person. Highly offensive in terms of damage. Then you have your sentinel, which is like your psionic plus tech, and then you have psionic plus gunplay, or I would say shotguns. Excuse me. What I'll be doing, I'll be playing an infiltrator. It's my favorite class in any video game. Sniper, sneaking, long distance range damage dealing. Mwah! It's like the finely aged wine. That's what it is to me personally. And as a bonus talent, I'll probably stick with assault rifles.
Confirm facial identification.
Now I'm actually gonna change my appearance. I already know which one I'll be choosing through. There's one preset that has a good face I liked. Her. I like her face, but we're gonna make a few changes. Get rid of all that makeup. It's not gonna... You're a military woman, lady. You're not gonna need it. I really, I'm surprised that it's an option, considering that in real life, you have a lot of other things to worry about than makeup. Even your circumstances or the environment you might be put in, I can imagine that sometimes they don't even have access to water when you're out in the battlefield, so doesn't make sense for her to have makeup or long hair, really. And she looks beautiful anyway with that makeup, by the way, so why not? So yeah, okay, I got her eye, got rid of makeup. What did I want to do? I'm trying to remember. I think I like the eye width to be just teeny tiny a bit together. If you stop twirling your face around. Yeah, I think this is adequate. In terms of eye depth, I think maybe just a tiny bit more too. Oh, gosh, you're so sensitive to turn around. Okay, there you go. And I think that might be... Oh, wait, no, not it. Facial structure. I think she might have a little more tan. Maybe like this much. Let's see. I think I didn't like her neck. What the hell is a face size? Oh, okay, so it's a weird parameter name. Okay. I got it. Ear size. Ear orientation. I think her ears are good enough, really, in my opinion. Where was that other one I liked? I mean, I'm already at the head. Facial structure, jaw, mouth. I think her mouth is adequate. Hair, we'll get there. Oh, weird. Am I missing something? I swear there used to be like a next, sort of like a facial structure. I think this is like a preset of sorts, based on what we had. You can also obviously insert your own code for getting your character. I guess this is gonna be a high time to choose a hairstyle that I already chose from before. And which color did I want? Not these. I wanted like a brown. I think it was this brown. Yeah, I think it was this brown. And this hairstyle too. The brow color is also this one, and the shape I like as well. Let's see, anything else I'm missing? How's your mouth doing? She has a bit of a overbite or underbite. What's the correct word? Well, it's adequate enough. Tough looking lady. You better look tough, lady, because we're gonna be doing a lot of difficult decisions. Oh boy. Or not, I don't know. Weird. Well, whatever, we'll stick with this. Okay, so you're good enough. Yep, you're good enough.
Profile reconstruction complete.
And this is gonna be our beautiful GOUDA Shepard, Earthborn, Soul Survivor, Infiltrator, with slight bonus towards assault rifles. Yay! Let's start.
Identification confirmed.
And I'm pretty much keeping everything as is over here. I am gonna keep classic level scaling. I don't really see the point of using the newer one, really. I'm not really much of a squad manager, so they might as well go all out with their powers, why not? I don't see the point of doing level difficulty, because in most games, unfortunately, level difficulty does not mean that AI is smarter, it just means it's more bullet spongy, and to me it's not really fun at all to play, so I usually don't even bother doing anything with combat difficulties. Because really, it's not serious. Anyway, I accept.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it the Mass Effect. I made it, sort of. Oh, I'm already exhausted, man. I just started.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him?
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I mean, it depends. Sometimes it's true. Oftentimes, though, I agree with you, it's not.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I heard. Well, he did sound, I don't know if he sounds upset, but yeah, Sure, why not? Let's ask.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Yeah, but anyway, so this is how most of our game is gonna be. You control with your mouse your camera separately and obviously use WASD. I did remap some keys, like for me, pressing shift is to interact with the objects and to sprint. You cannot jump in this game, unfortunately. That sucks. And also the other games you cannot really jump either. And I also remap my tab towards this. This is basically like a tactical pause where you usually typically have like two companions with you at all times. And you can switch your own weapons, switch their weapons, but also you can use the separate time to cast your own skills, but also to tell your companions to cast certain skills. But anyway, this is pretty much how it goes. Let's interact with Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Okay, I got you.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Come on, people, tell me something new about this beautiful ship of ours. Oh well, whatever. Let's go.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Okay, well, let's chat with you.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Well, yeah, but what's this about?
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Now, if you haven't noticed before, the dialogue system is one of the reasons why it's a little difficult to roleplay, because your character doesn't really say exactly what it says on the dialogue wheel. So the best way to really navigate around it is like interpret it as like the way your character feels, I guess, in a sense. But there's also a caveat to, like, how to say this? It's also difficult to roleplay because this game kind of like sticks you to a system of it's called Paragon and Renegade, where essentially some of your skills kind of get locked if you don't level or raise one or the other. I know specifically persuasion skills, persuasion for Paragon and intimidation for Renegade. Those two like can only be raised depending on what you say in a dialogue. Typically, this option is Paragon. This one is Renegade. This one is usually neutral. Most of the stuff on the left is usually like information fishing, but sometimes you'll see like a statement on the upper left and then on the upper lower left on the lower left. Lower left is usually like more renegade or more heartless. Upper left is usually more neutral, friendly, I guess. More Paragon-ish. So over here, we can fish for information.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
And investigate is more fishing for information. They usually don't progress your dialogue further unless you start interacting on this side over here. So why not? Let's talk about the Captain's stealth systems and our Turian Spectre. That was the alien guy that we saw.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
This is the part where, as I mentioned, a cover? Or you're wrong. Well, I'm gonna be... If you haven't noticed, I'll most likely be a Paragon type of character. I don't really have that much mean bone in me soul. I'm not a big fan of that in role-playing or video games or whatever. I just do what I think is right. Anyway.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the Captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Ouch, plus he's a Spectre. I mean, we just started playing this game. How would I know if it's a good thing or a bad thing being a Spectre? I'm gonna be reasonable. I mean, it wasn't really that much of a long time ago, I'll be honest with you, to settle down tensions from the war. But let's be the better person.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the Captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, so we have the choice. I can just say goodbye and just do nothing, but you know what? I'll look into it, whatever he's worried about.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I mean, why not? We ourselves are curious as well. Never hurts.
Prime Doc, it's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The Captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his...
Oh, shoot. I did not think this would cancel out their dialogue. Will they resume it if I go away and then come back? Oops. Did I break them? Okay, let me... that might be sufficient distance. People, will you talk again? Or did I... okay, I screwed it up. Oh well. Dr. Chakwas and Corporal Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
I think he needs to, probably to relax. I mean, we're talking about serious combat situation, life and death. You need to keep your head on your shoulders, man. Don't go ahead with your emotions. You need to keep your cool, man.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Yeah, I cannot really say any of these statements, because I don't even know the guy. So tell me about Nihilus?
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
I'm not sure if I like the sound of that, I'll be honest with you. I mean, in some situations that's great, but in others, what if you get a corrupt Spectre? That certainly doesn't sound pretty. Plus some political sway here and there. Yeah.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
Dude. I'm pretty sure that was a very traumatic experience, and also show some respect to some of the people who died. What, like, I don't know how I feel about this. Seriously, there's nothing like, it's like a hero worship again. I don't think it's all that fantastic. We're just people. We're just doing what needs to be done.
50 Marines died there, Jenkins.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Well, I can also say they sound dangerous. That's also true.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Kinda sounds like it, a little bit. What's Eden Prime, and why should I talk about it?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
I'll be honest with you, it is just another mission, but to be frank, I don't really want to say any of these things. I just don't feel that strongly about... Like, I can't say he'll do fine, because right now he sounds reckless. Just another mission? It's obvious it's not another mission, considering the people we got on board, so goodbye.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
See, I got some Paragon points, and if you want an illustration of the thing, it's over here. Our Paragon, our Renegade. I got an almost full-fledged Renegade point. That's lovely. Also, I can start investing in my charm. It will unlock the more Paragon you have. Intimidate, the more Renegade you are. and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the skill tree essentially. For now, I'll be totally investing in persuasion because quests. You have quests in this game. I do want to get the better outcomes for those said quests, and I'm more than confident I'll be fine if I keep investing in charms, so that's what I'll do. And then we got another neat thing called, well, first of all, the journal. This is our quest journal, essentially, but it's very, I'll be honest with you, it's not the best quest journal. It definitely should have been improved from all games across, in my opinion. And then we have this thing called the Codex. Essentially, this is like a lore library, but we'll engage with those, I think, when we actually progress a bit further in the main storyline. I had this weird glitch with it where the ones from the primary, usually they're supposed to be narrated, so I wouldn't have to read them myself. The ones in the secondary I have to read. But anyway, not to overwhelm anybody, I'll try to do the readings gradually or based on the context more, like if it makes sense or something like that. It will be hard to guess here and there, but we'll see. Anyway, so there's Nihilus. Let's chat with him.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
How would I know it's beyond beautiful? Also, I forgot, before Jenkins, did anyone ever mention about Eden Prime? I swear no one did. Either that or my mind must have blanked out for a second. I really don't know, man. Maybe it is beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay. Well, I'm curious about what we're picking up.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Can I say that the Turian design in the Mass Effect universe is fantastic? And they have an interesting sound quality too. It's like, I don't know what to call it. It's like, not echoey, but it's like this sort of, like a vibration to everything they say. I don't know, it's like, it's a weird way to describe it, but it sounds pretty cool. Like, actually, like, when I was talking about, I think I mentioned it before, that the concept design in the game is amazing. I wasn't joking, like, everything is pretty great. The races, the aliens, like, the places, like, a lot of it is awesome. And I kind of feel like, I don't know, like, man, I just find it so cool. It's my inner artist and designer just, like, analyzing everything. Anyway. Why did we tell the council? I'm glad you're here to help. You sound worried. information?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Okay, so that progressed my dialogue instead. My question is why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Well, this is a weird phrasing, but that's not exactly what she says.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, so now we can fish for more information. Got it. Well, let's find out more about the Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like which ones?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
And I think I did extinguish everything, so we're ready to head out.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
the size of that thing. It's like a hand.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
And now we have
stealth systems.
We have our first mission. How exciting.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Understood.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander. Smells like smoke and death.
Oh, God.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
I didn't hear what you said, Jenkins.
Oh, God. What happened here?
Oh, okay. Oops. But yeah, they do have stuff to say. Unfortunately, it's just one line per this area, so not much for them to say. This place is really interesting. Also, the design and everything, pretty neat. This isn't the original Mass Effect, I think. This is the version that has the graphical enhancements, and I think it has some combat tweaks or something. Let me get my sniper rifle out. Is that it? Let me make sure. Yeah. My beautiful baby over there. I mean, you can tell which one is which, because this one is the assault rifle, I think.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Gas bags? The native life form, I guess? It's a good practice for shooting, I guess, if you're new to the game. I'm, however, not, so I will be fine just breezing by. They don't really drop anything either way. And you're gonna be finding a lot of these things over here, upgrade kits. Now, can I put anything for myself to upgrade? Not for this one. Accuracy, that's better than nothing. And I did pick up something else, but I forget what it was. Was it for armor? Yes, it was. Installing microgravimetric emitters into combat suit artificially increases mass, providing protection against concussive force delivered by explosions, high impact ammo, blah blah. Essentially great against especially biotics, I guess. Might as well equip it, why not? Better than nothing. Righto, we'll keep on going.
Oh God, what happened here?
You already said that, Jenkins. Let's see. Might as well. Quick save. Anakin's got really taken down. Now, if you notice with the weapons of this game, they don't have ammo, but there is such a thing as overheating. Sniper rifles overheat easily, so you kind of have to space out your shots. This one particularly, you can make 2 shots before it starts overheating. So that's something for, I guess, to explain regarding the weapons in the first game. The other games don't really have that.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Well, yeah, unfortunately. But we gotta keep moving.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Yep. The only thing we can do is keep on moving. Let's see, any more enemies? Probably up ahead.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, thanks, Nihilus. Though I have a big question for you, Nihilus. Aren't you supposed to be, you know, evaluating me? I guess the fact that the beacon is in danger, or I guess, well, they probably the enemies are probably here for the beacon. I mean, why else would they visit a farming country of sorts? And also, we're fighting an enemy called. I'm too far away to see it, really. I want to at least show you once. Geth Recon Drone. That's what it's called. Are you trying to shoot through a tree? Caden! Come on, man. Unfortunately, the first game has that kind of problem where your companions try to shoot through obstacles. Yeah, they think they're like Superman or something. Or not Superman. Like the obstacles aren't even there to begin with. That they can shoot through anything, shred every obstacles, every tree, every rock, everything. Okay, I got Medigel, even though I'm pretty sure I'm already great with Medigel. Caden, he might need healing at some point, but he should be fine right now. Let's see, let's save. Well, hello there. Interesting armor. It's like white and pink. Oh, hi, you're new. Ouch. Okay, gotta help her. Oh, got it.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Ashley Williams, a girl in non-standard military armor of white and pink. Interesting. Unusually. Very unusual. Because aren't military supposed to have a sort of like a standard uniform, that type of thing?
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you alright?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure what happened, so these two, not really relevant at the moment. What killed them?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
And now we got our extra companion, Ashley. But first of all, let's chat. I mean, I know there's like a war zone and everything, but tell me about these so-called Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Also, we'll have to fish for more information, like, who are the Quarians? What's the Perseus Veil exactly? Stuff like that.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Yeah, this is the repeat from the previous statement.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
And I think that's about it. Let's go.
Move out!
Alright, team. Apparently there's a couple of containers for us to pilfer.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay, thanks. I'll make sure we'll reach them. Let's see, any more upgrades? Ooh! 15% damage versus organics and synthetics. Right now we're fighting synthetics, so might as well equip that. Anything else for... No. I did get a better light armor though. Let's equip that. Hey! You have a different design now. Interesting. It's like a little... What's the pattern's name? Like, the military style, but like it's light brown or something. Beige brown. Okay, so one thing is... I'm kind of wondering about why would they put these guys on spikes? If they're here for the beacon, that is. And also, most of them are probably dead, so what's the point? Also, another thing I forgot to show you, you can command your people to move around into positions. That's neat, right? Also, let me check. What's Caden using? You're using a Lancer. Wait, no, that's Ashley. My bad. Hey, Caden, what can you do? You can throw and you can sabotage, and I can overload and sabotage. I either overheat weapons and do some minor damage, or I overload by destroying enemy shields. This one essentially throws them, and does some biotic damage. And sabotage, like me, Ashley doesn't really have anything like that at the moment. For now, I think she's good enough with an assault rifle. Anyways, let's move on. We should meet more Geth, I think. Fantastic, they're hiding behind rocks now. Did they just got stuck? There you go. Let's see, how would that work on you? Well, he died. Not sure if it's because of me or because of my companions. But regardless, neat. What's wrong, Caden? I guess he got very surprised all of a sudden. Investigate?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Gotcha. So we gotta go that way.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Sounds good, Nihilus. Also, there's also a map. And you'll see how linear most levels in this game are. Right now, we are over here. We started out over here, I think. Or not. Yeah, we started over here and we're proceeding northward towards the camp. And then there's a path going up that way, stuff like that. It's good to know in case you get lost or something. Okay, so we got some new weapons. There's an assault rifle that Ashley would definitely make use of. Not like I'm using it. I don't think Caden uses shotguns, so yeah. I am, however, using pistols somewhat. So I'll take the dibs on that one. And that's about it, really, for now. That's pretty much how most of the time you'll get new equipment and you'll be selling those, getting mods and installing them, which is what I've been doing so far.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Yep, I know, and will do. Will do. Ah, you look different, all glowy now. Ugh. Morbid, too.
They're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Nothing good, that's what. Now, careful with those guys, because, they can kind of, like, explode. Ah! Okay, got him. Oh, that's why, you see? Yeah, they kind of do like a, I guess like a damage to your shields. If you notice, the blue thing is your shields. Before enemies can actually damage your health, they have to get through your shield first. Unfortunately, Caden is a bit of a bullet sponge because he's a biotic. And biotics primarily wear light armor. So in that case, he's much weaker than me or Ashley, though right now I'm wearing a light armor, but I'm faring much better because I'm not an AI. I walk around a lot. Ooh, another one. I got a Krogan armor and Aquarian armor. Interesting. If you're curious what that means, we'll find out later in the game. Well, I mean, you've heard about Quarian, so you can guess that Krogan is a race. Oh, a new pistol. And another assault rifle. I'll stick with the one I have, thank you very much. Pistol-wise, yeah, I like mine better. I haven't gotten any better sniper rifles. Another human armor, or that was mine? I think that was mine. Yeah, I got an alien armor, so... And I got some Omni gels, something else too. Not sure what it was.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Yeah, well, we'll get through. I've had to do the decoding so many times in this game, it's crazy. I'm practically a pro, almost. And I can do it very quickly now, too. It's funny, really.
Humans, thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
I'm not sure if you're safe, but who are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Are you all right over there, buddy? You don't really sound all there, to be honest. Either that or he's so stressed out. One of the two.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Okay. Can you tell me more about your assistant? I think he might need, I don't know, he might need something to distress or to calm him down or something.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up? Yeah, no, don't do that. That's a little, too much. That's a little too much. GOUDA has interesting, stuff popping in the dialogue as an option.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Got it. Well, thank you for the information. I hope you two will stay safe. You might want to be careful because there's like these zombified people walking around. They kind of look terrifying if you think about it, with all the tubes sticking out and stuff. Ugh. It's very unsettling. Well, fare thee well.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
I hope you do, actually. Need to distress. Well, that was an interesting conversation. But unfortunately, I'll have to stop the episode over here. We went like an hour and almost 10 minutes over. So yeah, we're gonna have to finish this part of the main quest probably in the next episode. A lot of these sort of like, I wouldn't call them dungeons, but like levels, maps. A lot of them are, well, they can be kind of lengthy. I'm not sure how long they might usually take up per episode. I hope at least maybe within 30 minutes. This one, however, is a bit lengthy because, you know, we went through the dialogue, character creation, yabbity yabbity yeah, and stuff like that. Anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed this beginning of a new series. I certainly think this is a good idea to make a let's play of it. It's definitely a game that's worth it. And we'll see how it goes in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.